Hey folks, so I've decided to do an offline stream because I've been having some technical problems lately, as you certainly noticed. So some of these, we're going to be just doing houses of people that I've already done houses for. I don't want any new to me players. That way, I'll get through these offline, and because I know these people will be able to find the stream. Um, if it's on YouTube and not live on Twitch. This is Fjalgadur's 77's Alvalafi. And while I love having your commentary as we go along, I think a lot of people would like to hear, oh, look at that doorway. Nice things about their homes, and actually have that happen in a reasonable amount of time. Look at the tables. It's almost like a little restaurant. Huh. I really like that. What a clever idea. I would never have thought to do a wooden, like, barbecue almost. I've never been a fan of the shape of the bug house, but, I mean, it is lore appropriate, isn't it? Okay, let's go in. We're on EU, by the way, as if in case I didn't make that clear. Oh, wow. Look at how different this house looks on the inside. First of all, they closed off the front. I'm not a huge fan of these shelves. I think you've all heard me complain about that before. And I like the design. The only thing I would recommend, Fjalgadur, if you're interested, is I would change out the grating for something else. Maybe one of those elsewhere gates that are really pretty grating, or really just, you know, maybe the Argonian trellises, just something a little less, you know, gritty industrial. And in here, we have a pole dancer. Dancing. Cute. Oh, Lyrin's here. And then, okay, this is amazing. I'm assuming that this is a kind of gambling thing. Not really a musical thing, but a gambling thing. Ooh, this is the Dark Brotherhood room. Naughty. Oh, nice use of EHT. It would let you go to their other house. Now, this is what I think is really unique. The curved walls. When I break off sections in a house that already exists, it's very easy to do it in a square manner, but it doesn't often come to mind to do these rounded kind of walls, which I think are way more creative. They've created kind of a ski ball court here, which is just making me grin. Or 9-pin, either one. I didn't count how many pins there were. It was really neat. All right, up we go. Oh, definitely. Oh, you know, so many people ask me about gambling types of builds. It's awesome to see someone, you know, do that and come up with something different. I certainly haven't seen any with Kinnereth or any other Daedric gods on it like this. Pretty neat. Looks like they closed off the stairs, so this would be the whole thing, is this gambling area. Unless I missed a stairway. I think that should be it. Let's double check. No, that's closed off. That is very cool. So they've got an outside eating area and an inside gambling area, and then they have a skooma section. Very nice. I like that. That is fine. Here we are. Oh, wow. 9-pence does some big stuff sometimes. This is a Namaya, and it's beautiful. I like the lighting too. Like, you know, like how it's just a little bit pink. You know, 9-pence is pretty good at towers. And I have a soft spot for towers because I love building high. I love when people build high because the views are spectacular. Especially in Vardenfell, my favorite. Any of the Vardenfell homes have beautiful views. Look at this little desk lamp. Isn't that just precious? And here's the doggo. Great views. And we're on a mushroom, of course. And I say of course because that was the name of the house. A house built around a mushroom. Whee! And we have everything you would need, bathrooms, etc. And then they made this. This is just the normal water feature in here. They've built a wall with nice foliage and stuff to block off where the barn is. So this is just beautiful. I love the additional mushrooms like the paxes on the side. They look really good. Just a little idyllic, beautiful place. As usual, fantastic. Let's do Nomac's studio flat in Agony's Ascent. Nomac, beautiful. All right, this is Nomac's studio flat, and obviously has EHT. Now, what's cool about this is this is actually an effect in EHT that you could use right now. I think it's called Wormhole or something like that. I'm not seeing it used this way as an entrance, almost like a tube, but it's really cool. And then they have, oh, I thought that the whole point of this was to go to their studio apartment. I guess that's not the way. Very strange. Well, we'll go this way then. Maybe this is the way. Oh dear, there is something up there. That looks like it would be a Daedric god of types. See, what happened there was I actually ran to the door, and the door had a portal in it that was a go back to the beginning portal. They I guess intentionally. Yeah, I can't get inside, but I think that's intentional. No, Mac, if it's something I'm supposed to be able to go into, please let me know. And I will do that. I'll come back and do that. We did an Alvalothi. Alinor Crest. Okay, we can do an Alinor Crest. I want to go in order of houses so I don't forget any. La 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 la. We'll do the oldest by somebody I know. Also, you know, it's kind of nice sometimes to not do it live, because if I screw up, I can edit things out. All right, cool. Let's go to Macaron's house, Frankenstein. I owe Macaron so many tours, so I know they'll check out the video and it'll be great. Okay, Frankenstein. All right, so of course that's gorgeous. That's a bed, but with these cabinets underneath and the wine. I mean, that's gorgeous. Wow, unexpected. I have read Frankenstein many years ago, multiple times. Once in high school, I think, and once these cabinets are just spectacular. Once was in college, and I really didn't like it either time because of the fact that it's lovely. It's a story within a story within a story. There's like 3 layers of story. Oh my god, it's an automatic player. That's fantastic. Somebody's drinking too. And you know, it gets very confusing as you're look at the little poof, the little spritzer. Macaron, you are magnificent. This is fantastic. Mary's in bed. Really cool. And it gets very confusing as a read, you know? Not really for me. Okay, so they've closed off this side of the house, which makes sense. They have a lot of stuff in here, and oh my god, a gramophone. Jeez, that thing is really nice. I wonder what that is. It may be the bottom of an orcish pot or something, it looks like. It's amazing. And then these little chairs with the pillows, making it so much more comfy. Because these are just wooden chairs. They don't have any of this kind of, you know, comfortable look. Now we've got gallery items in there. And let's see what's out on the terrace. Wow, here is Frankenstein's lab. Alright, did they build the monster? Or is the monster not yet built? They've got a head in here. So I guess they're working on it. Oh, here's the monster. That's funny. I wonder if the, no, you can't click them. Oh no, Bastion, I think you're the living brain. I mean, you're not going to be a great brain, but you're going to be all right. And then you're going to be dead. And I will be sad for you. This is really cool and really fun, Macaron. Whooper. So we got a cave instead of instead of the antiquarian house. That's fine. A lot of people don't like the house and just want something completely different. And here you have something completely different. See, whenever these come around on the Luxa vendor, the Boulder Lunar Spire, I always want to encourage you folks to go get them, a lot of them, because they're extremely cheap. And on top of that, they're so useful for blocking out huge portions of houses that you might otherwise have to use a lot more slots for. I mean, they're not even full. This is 561 items out of 700, out of 600 rather. Yeah, that has always ticked me off about this house, that it's 600, not 700. Ooh, necromancy going on back here. So when that comes around on the Lux vendor, go get them. If you ever intend to do some kind of full coverage of a house. Also, wow, I'm getting lost now. Okay, no, I came this way. This is the way I didn't go yet. Just this weekend we have signs. If you want to buy them for your own use, that's fine. But I don't really ever see anybody buying them and making, you know, giving somebody else a profit. It seems to me that that's not a good bet for making money. All right, this is the way we came in. There's also that one other route. And I think this is it. Am I supposed to be able to get? Yeah, I am. Oh, how pretty. This is, of course, the centerpiece. It's gotta be. It's beautiful. All right. Good job. The next one. Autumn's Gate. Let's go find an Autumn's Gate. Oh, August. No, try Autumna. Autumna. Is there anyone Nuff. Something in German. I would very much appreciate it. So this looks like a farm, Nuff. Like a very country-style farm. Wheel fell off. Little goats wandering around. Oh, it's a bakery. How cute. You know, that's actually a really good idea, is to turn this into a bakery. This is where they make grind the grain, I guess. It's a very small house, and you could make it feel pretty full if you wanted to make a bakery. No, I mean, I think Knopf has the right idea. Alright. Because it's supposed to be for fun. But if I were trying to compete, man, I'd be screwed. Actually, I didn't read the blurb. Wood elves live in tree houses, right? Was surprised how tall the highest point in this little home. Check it out. True. This house has a really strangely high top point. Goodness, that looks good. Oh, how pretty! Great use of that door. I am not surprised by the height, because I have seen other people build up pretty high. I am surprised by the length. This I would not have guessed was possible. Ah, it isn't possible. Okay, this is just a diorama, and it's a fantastic one at that. I was gonna say, if we could get over to that point, that's crazy good. Yeah, I didn't think it was possible. Sadly, they were correct. Let me close some things here so I have less sounds in the background. Beautiful though, fantastic. Next home would be Boulder Tree. We have an encyclopedia. Oh wow. Goodness, what is this? Draven has transformed this place. This does not look like a boulder tree. Whatever it is. So they've got the singing wall behind there. That's how they're making that color. They've got Arox, my man Arox. Important to have Arox. Now, what's cool to know is even though they're taking away collision on some of our items, this curtain still has collision. If you need to use it to block things off, that would be... Oh, it's a cat tree! Oh my goodness, what a great idea. Look at the plants growing outward. Huh. Looks really cool. See the gaps? I never would have thought of them, but they're realistic. I mean, I stayed in a cottage once that had those kind of gaps, and it let all the sounds of the jungle in, and it was really cool. And look at the little window. I guess this would be a pull, like a shade pull. It's beautiful. 285 out of 400. So, you know, they could expand if they wanted to. I would be interested in coming back if they do, but I like it already. Again. Alright, Captain Margaret Woodby. I love this house. I love small houses to begin with. And on top of that, I like the location. It is right... Sauna with a camel in it? Maybe the camel's getting a sauna. Little drink. Snot. A key. Paper and a snot. I'm not sure what's going on in here. But I love where this house is because it's literally right across from the Daggerfall Bank. So if you need a quick bank stop, this would be where you go. I don't really get what's going on, so if anyone knows, I'm curious to find out. Valen, Mage's Hideout. Where's the best place to hide before your enemy? Right under his nose, a mage's archive, a study hidden in the heart of dreadful plane of Cold Harbor. So I've been doing a lot more on Twitch lately. Twitter, rather. Twitter. It's kind of wild. Things are picking up. It's funny, too, how really, you know, it's the streamers who tend to support one another. I think there's more streamers supporting other streamers than there are regular people sometimes. So this is Valen's house. This is, of course, a mage's hideout, as they said. Looks very modern from the outside. Let's get inside and see. So the kitchen opens right up to the outside, which, for heat purposes, probably really helps air it out a little bit. You don't need a big table. Just stick tables together. It's actually that simple. Of course, there's nothing here. This is created from scratch. Oh, look at the little greenhouse garden. And a mage lives here. Got a little box garden. And then... I like how they have multiple views of it. It really makes the most of that view. 3 rooms have that lovely garden view. Bedroom. And this is easy enough. I know it looks like something we don't have, but you just stack cabinets one on top of another and there you go. No effects in here, so we have crafting room. What's that? Beacon hour 0. Again, lights, man. Turning themselves off half the time. Alright, so this must be the enchanting part of the tower. Somebody wanted... Look at Amex is everywhere!
I've been working to exert my...
Oh, he's so awesome. Somebody wanted a crafting tower, a mage's tower. Did you do it, man? Did you put something? No.
And for
Sadness. You break me, people, when you don't put something in it. This makes me want to build a crafting tower myself. I would love that. At some point, I should do that. In fact, I'm going to write that down. You know why? Because I forget everything. Within seconds. Oh, this looks so cozy. Huh. Library. I mean, this place is a nice hideout. Let's just say I wouldn't mind it at all. So this was done with mostly Mark Hearth platforms and then solitude walls, which is an interesting choice. I guess it's more affordable than some other kinds of walls, but most people have been going with the new walls, but I like that they did something stonework. Looks good. Lilith, boats and ships. Le Souffle de Ifray. That's a cute name. Oh, wow. Now, Lilith is ridiculously talented, and I don't think she was happy with the tour I did of her house like 2 or 3 houses ago, so I'm going to try to be very careful and not miss anything. But I can't guarantee anything with this house. This house is enormous. 700 out of 700, of course. It's always interesting to me whether or not people decorate the boat. Wow, did you decorate the boat? This looks great. Wow. Oh, wow. This looks good. I would not have guessed that this was... Oh, do you see what's going on? In addition to having mirrors with the, I think those are the Dark Elf bookcases behind it that divide things up. So it looks like they're in a ship with all these windows looking out back. Somewhere is hidden the blue azure light that shines water patterns as if you're underwater or in a pool or something. And that really works because it suggests that you're getting that light coming in from outside. And you're surrounded by water. It makes you feel like you're outside. I've got aquariums everywhere. Now, Lilith is just crazy talented. Just so good. Alright, down here. Alright, I'm gonna just say it. This is the best decorated boat in a Colossal I've ever seen. It's pretty damn good. People tend to try to fill this entire place, and so the boat gets kind of short shrift. And I really feel like if you want it for the boat, get it for the boat and use the boat. I love the May Armor stuff, by the way. Cargo. Neat. Look at that. That's the armory station hidden, so that the only thing standing forward is this piece. That's fantastic. I've seen a lot of people do that with the shoes. That's perhaps the first time I've seen it done with anything else. And all they did was turn it around. That's great. Here are the cannons. Perfect shape with the chimney. Here's the treasure. A map. While they're eating, talking about things, planning. A little crafting room. This is probably where the crew stays. And these little bunks, tarps. What's this? That might be a sink or a toilet. Or both. Oh, there's the new guy. Chickens in cages. They're taking a lot of needs with them. I don't know who sleeps here. It wouldn't be the captain, I don't think. Maybe it is. I thought the captain's quarters were the others. And then what is really cool, she did the same thing in the front. She created these windows that make it look like you're looking at water. And it's just phenomenal. Excellent. Duck. Quack. I don't see anything over there. So for Christmas, I asked for something kind of on a whim, because I didn't expect to actually get it. Ever since I was a little girl, I don't think there's any more to this, Lilith. If there is, please let me know, but I think it's all just on the ship, and I think that's fantastic. Best ship I've seen. Hold on, this is a bread maker. And we got it, and it's awesome, and we use it a lot, and I'm really impressed with it. It's currently working in the background, which is why I mention it, because it smells great. Alright. Juski. Alright. Yule Home. A little Yule cottage beside a frozen river. Play in the snow or come inside for a nice hot cup of cocoa. Okay. This is already magnificently different. Look at these little pools. There's little pools and just a waterfall and granite and rough trees. Deciduous, I think? I can't remember my science. Snow, a little campsite. This is gorgeous. There's snow, but the water hasn't iced up yet. course, there is no bridge here, so this was made with one of those footbridges. And he put little fishies in there. That's cute. I think Juicy is a he. It might be... I'm probably murdering the name, and I apologize for that, because... I don't know what that is. I learned I was saying some names wrong, because they're German. I don't know if I'm slaughtering this or not, so I apologize if I slaughter your name. Feel free to send me a mail telling me how to say it, and I will say it right in the future. Here's a little Christmas area on the inside. No cocoa. Give me cocoa. You promised me cocoa. Oh, it's on the desk. Okay, here, we'll eat this. They've closed off the upstairs because otherwise they wouldn't have had the space for such a lovely home. Here we are. Doom jar. Doom! Okay, we've got EHT. So, what you're seeing on the ground, this fog, is EHT. Turned red. The fog is one of the more believable things of all of them in EHT, and you can adjust it to whatever color you like. It doesn't have to be red. It can be regular fog color or otherwise. Goodness, look at this place. All the heads. Eek. Hi, doggo. I'm surprised that Aarox isn't on the throne, because lately, that's what I've been seeing in most places. People doing that. Also, scary. You know what this reminds me of? Star Wars. Jabba the Hutt right there, and you'd fall down and have to fight the big old thing in the bottom. That's really cool, making the lightning. I mean, this is pretty cool. I gotta admit, I don't usually like this style of house because it's creepy, but dang, that looks good. Show's Party House. This has been open for 111 days. I should be ashamed of myself. It's taken me this long to get here, and I apologize. There's Sheo. There are no effects in this house. 700 out of 700. I know that I was watching J-Heart today, and I mentioned to him that he turns off his UI in-game when he is touring, and I can see the benefits of that. Clearing out the screen from all of this excess junk that would block out what you're seeing. But on the other hand, I feel like it gives you guys some information about the house. Like if you're not watching all that closely. Look at this itty bitty house made out of a well. How cute is that? If you're not watching that closely, you're lurking, or you're in another window, you hear something. Oh, what's that? And upper left-hand corner. Now you know it's what house it is. I get the point of it. It makes sense. However, I like being able to give you guys the information on the screen at all times, because you may just be chilling and not know where we are. And then if you're interested, you look. J-Heart's a great streamer, a great guy. He's a friend. I adore him. Look at that. And I love when people do this with their busts. Make art out of it. Wow. Unexpected turn. I mean, it is a party house, but look at those speakers. That's wild. And the DJ table. That's great. That's really cool. Oh, look at the bar. The bar is fancy. You know what I would do, though? And I hate to suggest this, but it's the truth. It's pretty dark in here, and I know that nightclubs are dark, but it's a little too dark to see what you've done. I would hide a dimmer light underneath the floor so that it gives a little bit more ambient light, and that way the people could see things a little better. I see what you did with the vampire window, but this part, maybe a candle over here or something? Maybe nothing. A red candle might work. I'm not criticizing your work, I'm just pointing out lighting issues. That will usually be the only thing I'll ever criticize or talk about suggestions for, because I don't want people to think that... I generally don't have strong opinions about how they should change their homes. Except to let me see it better. Whoa! I'm like right through the house. I don't think that's supposed to happen. but whatever. Top floor. This must be the VIP room. Who's our bouncer? Is this our bouncer? Look at the lighting! That's some lighting. It's cool. So here's the party bed. I think I had mentioned that before. I don't know what people are eating. But fun house. A literal fun house. Alright. Now, C Code is super talented, but also an awesome human. Well, I should have read that blurb. Let me read it. Our hotel caters to those seeking an adventure. Will it be the frigid chills of the ice sculpture room, or the fiery pits of our Deadlands-themed suite? Our hotel has an ever-frozen ice bar, magically frozen so the ice never melts, and a barbecue grill house for those with a taste for flaming steaks. That sounds delicious. Our hotel is the perfect venue for a wedding or a special event overlooking an erupting volcano. Get married over an erupting volcano, which is kind of awesome. There is also a Breton cottage with traditional furnishings for those who are afraid of a challenge. Ooh, burn, literally. So an ice bar, check that out. I get it, fire and ice. Okay, that works. I like the little bar. Izabia is not afraid. And then the kitchen. Ooh, scary. Somebody... I guess this would be like having a fire between you, and then they probably cook with it. That's a very thoughtful build, meaning somebody really thought about how this place should be laid out, which is kind of impressive as heck. Here's the little cocktail lounge. Now, when I was complaining about Ellen here, of course I'm not complaining about the builds that I've seen in it. It's the base house that bothers me, but it's not that there's anything really wrong with it. That looks very cold. What it is it's not for me, because it's... Oh. Whee! It's, so PvP-ish. Hey, dude. I have a feeling I'm gonna get burned, quite literally. Alright. Oh, yes. I'm gonna get chewed on. Ow, 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 ow. Quit it. Ow, quit it. Actually, no. They have the grating high enough off the floor that I didn't get hurt. So, this is the fire bar. Or dining hall, or whatever it is. It's neat, though. I've heard from many people now that working with these Daedric walls and pieces like that, it can be very difficult, so you have my appreciation of it, that you were able to. That is a neat place. And a great use of these Daedric poles. Okay. Is there anything in the house? This must be the house that they're saying, or is this the way they came in? That's the way I came in. Let's go to the house. Look at that view, though. I've always loved that view of the smoke, not the smoke, but the fog. Coming down the mountain, hitting the lava. It's a wild, combination. And then here would be where you get married, if you want to. And probably where the couple sits after the marriage or the wedding. And then they move these out of the way and people can dance. That would be my guess. And then this is the Breton house that they were talking about. Perhaps for a honeymoon. Perhaps for guests for the wedding. I'm kind of dressed for the wedding. Not in real life, though. I think that's it. If I missed anything, C-Code, of course, please tell me. I think it's pretty wild idea. Alright, walking Spanish. Enchanted. Seasonal winter. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's beautiful. Look at the little four-square gardening, too. Oh. You guys, so talented. Look at this workroom. I mean, it's a sin how good it is. And compared to what I've done, unfortunately, it isn't much. I did a crafting house that I'm not happy. Well, I did a vacation home. And I added a wing that was a crafting house. I'm gonna have to redo it. The more I think about it, the more I like the idea of a tower where each floor is in that theme. This is the easel that I often show you guys is Walking Spanish's easels using this wood elf thing. And of course that's handmade as well. Oh no, let him out! Look at that! It's a hose! So you guys do something new every day. That's a wild little outdoor seat too. It's cobbled from so many things. Here's a swing. And then over here is another seat. I would be surprised if we can get in here. It's just so complex. Yeah, we can. I thought so. Beautiful. That is really a masterpiece. I love it, Walking Spanish. Cyber Queen. Come on in. It's cozy and warm, but beware of the forbidden forest. You got it, Cyber Queen. I will beware. Okay. Now, Forsaken is a very interesting property to me because it's got a lot of land and people do very different things about it. That is cool. Ruh-roh, somebody's stuck in there. Ruh-roh, Shaggy. Not good. Dargon. A scarecrow with a pumpkin head. Butterfly bushes, very cute. Now this outside seems very, what's the word? Folksy? Rustic? I like it. Interestingly, this part of the house was built with an orcish gazebo, which you can buy as a Lux item. This is kind of scary, but makes sense. Guessing from the giant egg by the fire that this is Hagrid's hut. You'll have to forgive me because... Oh, that puts everything in perspective, doesn't it? Alright. I'm not that good at Harry Potter, and I apologize for that. I am not a Potterhead.